my dear one. This is a heartfelt message for you, a recognition of your resilience. You've overcome trials meant to break you, trusting steadfastly in me. Despite hardships, you refused harmful paths, choosing faith instead. Your journey was never about mere survival, but emerging stronger, ready for the next segment. I address you from the depths of eternity, where truth and love are boundless, my little child. I have followed you every step of the way. Even if you aren't aware of it, I have seen and comprehended every moment you have gone through, every hardship you have encountered, and every tear you have wept. You have handled yourself with a calm strength that speaks to the light inside you, despite the fact that the road you have traveled has not been easy. If you feel blessed, type 111 and share this video to spread God's love. Before proceeding with this message, thank you for your valuable time and support. Our channel subscribers are close to 12,000, just 80 away. Please support and help us grow. The core of who you are, my child, is that light is so full of purpose, resiliency, and the possibility of something far more than you can. I am aware of the load you have carried, the sleepless nights, and the days when everything felt too much to bear. I am aware of the silent conflicts you have waged, ones that no one else has seen or understood. These hardships were meant to mold you into the strong, wise person you were becoming, not to shatter you. Don't ever believe that your hardships were in vain. Each hardship and uncertainty was a step closer to the grandeur I have in store for you. You sometimes wondered why I was there and if I had deserted you. In the quiet, you looked for solutions, hoping for a clue that I was close. But I was there, supporting you and helping you navigate the darkness, even when you felt most alone. The difficulties you encountered, my child, were a preparation rather than a punishment. You were supposed to learn endurance from the storms and find the power I gave you. You may now realize that you were never really alone as you stand on the brink of a new dawn. We deeply appreciate your support and spreading God's love and blessings. Your presence inspires is to create uplifting messages that touch lives. If this message has brought over peace to you, consider giving a $20 super thanks. Your contribution helps us share God's light with more hearts down by clicking the super thanks button. You become part of this divine mission. Thank you for your generosity and faith. You were not an exception to the world's frequent attempts to divert and discourage those I have called voices attempted to mislead you and to instill doubt and hopelessness in your heart. There were times when it appeared impossible to follow the routes ahead of you, and the sounds of the outside world might have drowned out my voice. Type 222. If you feel God's presence in your life, even yet, you made the decision to pay attention to the voice that reminded you of my love and purpose for you, the soft murmur of your soul. It was a difficult decision, but it was the correct one. My love, there are forces in this world that want to obstruct the vision I have given you, not to destroy. This force has made an effort to persuade you that you were unworthy, that your past characterized you, and that the future held no guarantees. In an attempt to make you forget the reality of who you are, they try to erode the serene confidence I had planted in your heart. However, you, my kid, resisted giving up. You come to the assurance that you are mine, and that I have a plan for you, that I whispered to you in the silence of your heart. There have been times when the weight of it all felt too much to carry, and your path has not been without suffering. But even in such situations, you made the decision to get up. You made the decision to let go of the anxiety and uncertainties that try to keep you back, as well as the bonds of your past. You made the decision to put your faith in me and think that I was working everything out for your benefit. I am constructing something lovely in your life on the basis of this faith and confidence, though it may not be completely apparent to you now. The seeds of greatness have already been planted. Your humility and the man, or you have handled your hardships without consider happiness or admirable. Instead of trying to elevate yourself, you have stuck to your faith in me. Type 333 if you trust in God's plan for your future. Your power, which comes from the Spirit I have put inside you, rather than from the outside world, is reflected in your humility. You will continue to be carried into the light of my promises by this power which has seen you through the darkest of nights. In addition to molding you, the hardships you have faced have equipped you for the test I have assigned you. Your life has a purpose, a calling that is exclusively yours. I am crafting a tale through you that includes the suffering you have gone through, the lessons you have learned, and the strength you have acquired. Never undervalue the significance of your trip. It is evidence of my grace and power at work in you. You can question why the trip had to be so challenging, and why there were so many barriers along the way. Gold is cleansed in the refining furnace, my kid. Doubt, anxiety, and insecurity, or impurities that have been polished by the fire of your tribulations. All that's left is a heart that is prepared to accept the whole of my promises, and a soul that glows with the brightness of my presence. Have faith that every effort and every step led you to this point. When you reflect on your trip, you will see that even the difficult and uncertain times were interwoven for your benefit. The difficulties you encountered mark the start of something bigger rather than the conclusion of your tale. To affirm your faith, type for 140 for and like this video. If you believe, you have triumphed over the storm, not as a victim, but with a greater comprehension of my love and purpose for you, and not with resentment. This is your life's testimony, my child, a tale of grace, salvation, and unshakable faith. Know that I am with you today as you stand on the press of a new season. You will face the future's promises with the same fortitude that got you through the hardships of the past. You will be led into the light of my plans for you by the same love that got you through your darkest times. Have trust in me, my darling, because I am dependable and will finish the excellent job I have started in you. My darling, don't worry, you have a long way to go. There are still challenges to overcome, triumphs to achieve, and goals to realize. However, you are not alone yourself. Every step of the journey is guided by me. Know that the power you have found inside yourself is just a mirror of the strength I have put in you, and have faith in my purpose. My darling, you have my admiration. There is yet the best to come. Remember that your path has always been driven by purposes. You go ahead, my kid. Every moment was setting you up for something bigger. Even if you've wondered why certain doors closed, or why some roads appeared more difficult than others, I have given you a purpose that is specific to your soul. I have already put things in motion, even if the world may not realize it yet. If you are ready to embrace God's love, type 555 and share this video. My voice is leading you toward the destiny I have planned for you via the saddle, not just towards something bigger than yourself and the whispers you hear in your heart. Even when the future seems unclear, have faith in this goal. Never undervalue the significance of your trip. Your tale will inspire others, and the lessons you've learned, the struggles you've endured, and the triumphs you've declared are not just for you. In a world, and I need a hope, I have selected you to be a light, a reflection of my grace and love. Hold on to the idea that your life is a tapestry made with hair and purpose rather than a collection of chance occurrences. What with confidence, my darling, knowing that I am at your side and that the plan I have placed in your heart will come to fruition when the time is right. My beloved, this is not the end, but a glorious beginning. Walk with faith, for I am with you always. The strength within you is my gift, and the purpose I placed in you will shine. Trust in my timing, for what lies ahead is far greater than what has passed. You are deeply loved. Type 666 if you know God is lighting your steps. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.